Okay, we're here with Eddy, who's the owner and head chef of Dish in Leeds. So Eddy, can you tell me a bit about Dish for anyone that might not have been before?
Yeah, we opened in November last year. Modern British restaurant, trying to do something a little bit different. A lot of Italian places out there, a lot of chain restaurants. We're trying to do something a little bit individual. Yeah, it's going really well. The British food's doing very well. People seem to be responding well to what we're trying to do, and yeah, it's great. It's really good.
Fantastic. And you say modern British food, so
yes.
Tell me about the sorts of things you have on the menu here.
Basically, the way I see it is, it's not so much steak and chips, sausage and mash. Like you think of a bit traditional British. It's more all the influences that have come to the country over the last 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 years. Our food's based on classical French food from the Middle Ages. So yeah, it's just taking influences that we've got in this country, putting them together and trying to put food out there that's a little bit different.
Fantastic.
In a modern way.
Excellent. And what's your background? What did you do before you opened Dish?
I started in Leeds as a chef 20 years ago, working with Steve Kendall. Paris and the other three restaurants he had then. Worked at Soulane, Harvey Nichols, and then I went off travelling. Worked in Australia.
Excellent.
A few times. Worked in Italy, Spain, Ireland. A little bit of work in India, but not officially. So. But yeah, doing a bit of everything really. Went around the world a few times. Yeah, a bit similar to what you're doing. Did the culinary tour around the world, and yeah, came back to Leeds. Ran a few restaurants, some guys in Leeds, like Jamie's, he opened that. Got a Leeds coach restaurant, ran that for him, and then just decided I'm doing it for other people, I might as well have a go doing it for myself, and this is it.
Brilliant. And would you say your travels have inspired you with the sort of food that you have here?
Yeah, I mean, I always had a passion for food, but I got into it really when I left school more because I knew I'd be able to travel on it and work abroad, and it's definitely what I did, and it opened the world up to me really. So.
Brilliant. And tell me about your links with Australia, and in particular Western Australia.
Yeah, well, my dad actually married an Australian, his second wife, when I was about 15, and moved out there. So I went out to stay with him when I was early 20s. Worked in Sydney, worked in a few Michelin standard restaurants, like they call chef hats out there. Worked in Melbourne, just great food scene, and then went up the East Coast, like Perth, Port Douglas, place like that. So that was my food-based time there around the millennium, and then about 8 years ago I went back. Basically, I went around the world for about a year and a half. Not so much working, more really travelling, taking open up the food cultures all over the world really. And a lot of that time I spent on the other side of Australia, on the Perth side, on the west coast. So yeah, we went all the way from Perth to Darwin.